2022, and we are starting with this paper. The first question, that's the usual integration question. You have a gradient function which is 2x minus 1/3 minus x raised to power of 1/3, and you have to integrate it. So 2 as it is, x raised to power of minus 1/3 plus 1 over minus 1/3 plus 1 minus, don't forget this, x raised to power of 1/3 plus 1, 1/3 plus 1 plus a constant of integration c. Minus 1/3 plus 1 is actually minus 1/3 plus 1 is 2/3, 1/3 plus 1 is 4/3, 1/3 plus 1 is 4/3, minus 1/3 plus 1 is 2/3. So first simplify. So therefore this is 2 multiplied with 3 over 2x raised to power of 2/3 minus, as it is, 3/4 x raised to power of 4/3 plus c. Now this is the condition given. When x is 8, y is 5. 5, this is 2. This 2 and 2 cancels out. So this is 3 raised to power of 2/3 minus 3/4 something raised to power of 4/3 plus c. What is that something? 8. So over here indices is applicable. 8 raised to power of 2/3, that is 8 raised to power of 1/3 raised to power of 2, which is 2 square, which is 4. So therefore this thing becomes 4. Similarly, 8 raised to power of 4/3, that's 8 raised to power of 1/3 raised to power of 4, 2 raised to power of 4, that is 16. Therefore this thing is 16. So now let's simplify. 5 is equals to 3 into 4 minus 3/4 into 16 plus c. So 4 1s are, 4 4s are, 4 3s are 12, 3 4s are 12. So this and this cancels off and c comes out to be 5. Therefore the equation of the curve, the function, that is 3x raised to power of 2/3 minus 3/4 x raised to power of 4/3 plus c. That is the answer for this first question. Next question. A curve has this equation, a straight line has this equation. Find the set of values of c. So x square plus 2cx. This is a straightforward question of quadratics, and it's a question about discriminant. B square minus 4ac is greater than 0, 2 distinct points. That is 4x plus c. Transfer everything on one side. X square 2cx minus 4x plus 4 minus c equals to 0. X square plus 2c minus 4, coefficient of x, 4 minus c, that is the constant term. So therefore b square minus 4 into 1 into 4 minus c is equal to 0. Now let's move very carefully. What exactly do we need to do? This thing is 4c square minus 2 into 2 into 4, that is 16c plus 16. Therefore this is minus, as it is, 4 into 4 is 16 minus 4c. So open up the bracket, 4c square minus 16c plus 16 minus 16 plus 4c equals to 0. 4c square minus 12c, the 16 cancel, equals to 0. Divide by 4, c square minus 3c equals to 0. c minus 3 equals to 0. Always factorize. That's a hard and fast rule for a quadratic inequality. Draw the graph like this and mark the points. So the points are, this is 0, this is 3, and you are looking for not equal to 0. Actually, it's greater than 0. So I skip the sign. I have adjusted it. So greater, greater, greater. Therefore, the answer is this region. The answer is this region, extreme right, extreme left. So therefore, x is greater than 3 and x is lesser than 0. That is the answer for this part. Actually, it's not x, it is c. So this is c and this is c. Now that is the set of values. Question number 3. Find the term independent of x. So we have this concept NCR, a raised to power of n minus r, b raised to power of r. So therefore this is 6cr and a is 3x raised to power of 6 minus r, and b is 2x minus 2 raised to power of r. So first of all, gather powers of x. There is 1 over here, it's multiplying with 6 minus r. There is minus 2 over here, it's multiplying with r. And you want independent of x. So therefore 1 into 6 minus r, negative 2 into r equals to 0. This is for independent of x. 6 minus r minus 2r equals to 0. 3r equals to 6. R comes out to be 2. Therefore, this is 6c2. 3x raised to power of 4. 2 over x square raised to power of 2. Simplify. 6c2 is 15. 3 to the power 4 is 81. This is x power 4. 2 square is 4. x4 at the bottom. So this is a double check that everything is correct. So let me grab my calculator. That is 15 into 81 into 4. This answer comes out to be 4860. That is the coefficient of term independent of x. That is the constant term. Another name is constant term. Now it says you also want independent of x over here. So therefore I have 4860. I should have something else also. Why? Because I have 1 minus x cube. So this thing should be multiplying. Let me highlight it. This thing should be multiplying with this constant term. And something over here should be multiplying with this term. That means if I need a constant still over here, if I still need a term independent of x, then what should be over here? I need a term in 1 over x cube, so that the x cube would cancel out. So the same working over here. This step is the same. This step is the same. Now over here, this is 6 minus r plus negative 2r should equal to negative 3. Because term in x cube is x raised to power of minus 3. So 6 minus r minus 2r is negative 3. Minus 3r is, this is equal to 6 minus 3r, and when then 6 goes to the other side, so minus 3 minus 6 is minus 9. Therefore r comes out to be positive 3. So therefore this is 6c3. This is 3x raised to power of 3. This is 2 over x square raised to power of 3. This is 20. This is 27. This is x cube. This is 8. This is 1 over x6. Now double check. We have this thing as x cube. We have x6. So that gives you overall term in 1 over x cube. That is perfect. Now multiply 20 into 27 into 8. That comes out to be 4320. So 4320 1 over x cube. So this is the coefficient. So 4320 goes over here, and the coefficient of term independent of x, the coefficient of constant term is 4860 into 1 plus 4320 into negative 1. You would simplify. So therefore this answer comes out to be, the difference is 540. That is the coefficient of x. That is what we get. Now let's move to the next question, which is question number 4. Question number 4 says there is a GP, there is an AP. They both have a first term equal to a. That is the first thing. Then it says third term of GP is equal to second term of AP. So now this statement, third term of GP. Third term of GP is AR square, that is equals to second term of AP, that is A plus D. This is equation number 1. Then we have the other equation, that is the fifth term of GP is equal to sixth term of arithmetic progression, fifth of GP. So therefore AR4 equals to 6, that is A plus 5D, that is the second. Given that the terms are all positive, so this is important. That means common ratio should be positive and not all equal. That means something won't cancel out and something like that. And it means the common ratio should not be 1. It means the common difference should not be 0. Find the sum of the first 20 terms of the arithmetic progression. So AP, we need sum of 20 terms, and naturally it would be in terms of A. Now, why am I saying naturally? Because there are 3 unknowns and 2 equations. So it has to be in one of the variable form. So I'm interested in D. D is AR square minus A. I'm interested in D. So that is AR4 minus A. Therefore, D is 1/5 of AR power 4 minus A. This is D. This is D. Therefore, AR square minus A is 1/5 AR power 4 minus A. A common, R square minus 1. That is 1/5 A common, R power 4 minus 1. Factorize it a bit. That is R square minus 1, R square plus 1. Now start the cancellation process. The A and the A cancels off. This thing and this thing cancels off. This 5 goes on the other side. So 5 is equals to R square plus 1. R square is 4. R is -2. Reject. R is +2. Accept. So now we have R is equals to +2. And now what do we need? We need to find the value of D, and we need to find the other terms. So D is AR square minus A. Therefore, this is A, R2 square minus 1. That comes out to be 3A. That is one thing that we get. And A is still A. So sum of 20 terms, that's 20 divided by 2. 2A and n minus 1, that is 19, and D, the value is 3A. So basically this is D, this is 3A, and this is D over here. So 19 plus 2, 19 into 3, that's 57, 59 into 10, this comes out to be 590A. That is the answer for this particular part. That is question number 4. Let's move to question number 5. It says express 2x square minus 8x plus 14 in the completed square form. That is x square minus 4x plus 7. Simplify it a bit. X square minus 4x plus bracket square minus bracket square plus 7. What goes inside the bracket? Half the coefficient of x, which is -2 minus 2. Therefore, this is 2x minus 2 whole square minus 4 plus 7, that is plus 3. So therefore, this is 2x minus 2 whole square plus 6. That is the answer for this particular part. Let me double check. So therefore, this is how it goes. So this is, let me double check one more time. This is 2 common. So this is 1 and this is 4 and this is 7. That is perfect. X square minus 4x minus 2 and this thing and plus 7. This is minus 4 because of this. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 4 plus 7. So 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 multiplies with this and this is what you get. Now it says the function f and g are defined by such and such. So fx is the original. Gx is what we have just started. So they are asking, how do you transform fx equals to x square into 2 steps, and it will become gx, and that is 2x minus 2 whole square plus something. So that is 2x minus 2 whole square plus 6. Now the thing is, why are they writing it in this way? Acha, they have taken this thing common. So basically they are interested in this form. So if they are interested in this form, let me write it like this. They can also, there are 2 ways of making this approach. One is using this thing and the other one is this thing. So I'll explain both the approaches. So if I first explain the green approach. So the green approach, actually that is the orange approach, what I have written over here. So this is the orange approach. Basically what is happening, is that the order of transformation, they are not limiting us. That means first what they have done is that the turning point is the origin. They have shifted it 2 units right. They have stretched it by factor of 2, and then they have shifted it 6 units up. So this is the orange approach. But since the examiner is focusing on the green form, the green approach, so let me focus on the green approach. So they have written this thing as 2 bracket x minus 3 wholes x minus 2, that is x minus 2 whole square plus 3. So what they have done is that x square is first transformed into x minus 2 whole square, that is shift horizontally and by 2 units. I should also state the vector 2, 0, and this was 2, 0. And then shift it 3 units up, shift or translate, that is like 0, 3. And then stretch it along y-axis, that is also important. Stretch it along y-axis by factor of 2. So that is how this thing is done. So this over here is 6 units up. So that is 0, 6. Now the answer looks different. I would prefer the green answer because the examiner has shown us this way. So let's stick to this way. If the examiner did not specify, then the orange answer is also acceptable. Question number 6, a question on circles. So this is circle and this is circle equation. What does the question say? It says the circle with equation such and such and the straight line with equation such and such are shown in the diagram. The line intersects the circle and C is the center. Find by calculation the coordinates of A and B. So this is x plus 1 whole square. This is y minus 2 whole square is equals to 85. And let me also write one more thing. I might be needing it later. X minus h whole square, y minus k whole square is equals to r square. So h is negative 1, k is positive 2, minus 1 comma 2 is the center, which makes perfect sense. And the radius is root 85 units. So this is the information that I have. I have the equation y is equals to 3x minus 20. So if I first simplify this thing, just this part. So y minus 2 and this is 3x minus 20 minus 2. And this thing, the whole thing square. So when I expand it, this is something like 9x square and 2 into 9 into 22. Let me get this right. So 2 into 9 into 22. And this is negative 396x. And 22 square, that's 22 into 22, that's 484. So this is what you get. That is 9x square plus negative 396 plus 484 minus 85 equals to 0. And this is x square plus 2x plus 1. And when you simplify it and you solve, so let me get the answer from before. You get two answers. One answer is 85. The other answer is 55. So basically you get two values of x. X comes out to be 5. X comes out to be 8. When x comes out to be 5, y comes out to be negative 5. When x comes out to be 8, y comes out to be 4. Y comes out to be 4. Now which is which? I can see that A is in the first quadrant. So therefore A is 8 comma 4. You have to write it as a coordinate. And B is in the fourth quadrant. That is 5 comma minus 5. So these are the two answers that you get for 4 marks. Now what else does it say? Find the equation of a circle which has its center at C, for which the line with the equation is a tangent to the circle. What it means is that there should be a circle. Let me draw a purple circle. A circle such that this line instead of intersecting, this is a tangent. So if I resize this thing and let me expand it a bit, something like this. So that's how the scenario would look like. Do you get the idea? That means the center is the same, but the radius is reduced. So now what info do I have? I have this info that from C to A, this is the radius. From C to B, this is also the radius. And this is the line AB. And there is a rule of basic maths which says that the perpendicular from the center bisects the chord, something like that. So can I find this thing since it's bisects, that is M. So A and B are given. So M is the midpoint, that is 8 plus 5 divided by 2 minus 5 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 13 over 2, and that is minus half. And I can write this thing in decimals also. So this is 6.5 comma negative 0.5, that is M. Got the idea? So a little bit diagram out of the box thinking is needed. So for this new circle, the center is the same, but the new radius is CM. So the new radius is CM. So calculate CM. That is, what is C? C is minus 1 comma 2. This is minus 1. Let me write it like this. This is minus 1 comma 2. So therefore 6.5 minus 1, 6.5 plus 1 whole square, and negative 0.5 negative 2 whole square under root. So let me grab my calculator. That is 6.5 into 6.5, that is 42.25. And this is 2.5 into 2.5, that is 6.25. So 6.25 plus 42.25, that comes out to be 40. So 42 plus 6, that's 48.5. So this comes out to be 48.5 square root. Therefore, the equation would be x minus 1 whole square. Is it x minus 1? X plus 1. X plus 1 whole square. Y minus 2 whole square is equals to 48.5. If everything is correct, then this answer makes sense. Now this is not actually 6.5, my bad. This is 7.5. I forgot to subtract that one. So that is 7.5 into 7.5, that is 56.25 plus 6.25. This comes out to be 62.5. So small error, that is why double checking is a must. So this is the equation of this thing. So question number, this thing I have already done over here. So now question number 7. Question number 7, let's see. It says sine theta plus 2 cos theta, and everything is over there. You have to prove this thing. Let sine theta equals to S. Let cosine theta equals to C. S plus 2C. C minus 2S. Negative sign in the middle. S minus 2C. C plus 2S. We are starting from the left hand side, which makes sense. You have to take LCM. So therefore S plus 2C and C plus 2S, and there is lot of algebra, don't get things messed up, minus S minus 2C and C minus 2S. So now let's multiply it out like this and like this and this and this. Same goes over here, like this and like this, and then this and then this. So therefore S into C is SC. S into 2S is 2S square. 2C into C, that's 2C square. 2C into 2S, that is 4SC. So this is the first bracket, negative sign. S into C, SC. S into minus 2S, minus 2S square. Minus 2C into C, minus 2C square. Minus 2C into minus 2S, that is plus 4S. Now focus on the minus sign. This is SC, this is 4SC. Let me do one correction. There was a C missing. I have made it clear. Okay. So this is SC, 4SC, SC, 4SC. Because of the minus sign, this all disappears. 2S square, 2S square, that is 4S square. And 2C square, 2C square, that is 4C square. And this comes out to be 4 multiplied by 1, which is 4. So basically, what I have done right now is this is the numerator. This is the numerator. And let me shift things a bit. So let me just remove it on the side. This is also the numerator. And let me erase this because I have to write the denominator also. The denominator is C minus 2S, C plus 2S. C minus 2S, C plus 2S. This is denominator C square minus 4S square. I have multiplied it now. A plus B, A minus B. That's A square minus B square. That is C square minus 4S square. And the numerator becomes 1 because this is 4 bracket S square plus C square divided by, what about the denominator? What does it become? This is C square minus 4, 1 minus C square. C square minus 4 plus 4C square, which is 5C square minus 4, which is 5C square minus 4. So 4 over 5C square minus 4, that is the answer. 4 over 5C square minus 4. Perfect. So now this whole thing, 4 over 5C square minus 4 equals to 5. Therefore, 4 is equals to 25C square minus 20. 4 plus 20, 24 is 25C square. C square comes out to be 24 over 25. Therefore, C is plus minus. So there should be a plus square root. There should be a minus square root. And you are back to the basics, 0 to 180. The first quadrant answer will be from here. The second quadrant answer will be from here. So in the first quadrant, theta is alpha. In the second quadrant, theta is 180 degrees minus alpha. The basic angle is the same. Cosine of alpha square root 24 over 25, whatever alpha comes out to be. And then you would proceed with the basic angle. So therefore, alpha comes out to be 11.5 degrees after rounding off to 1 decimal place. Therefore, the first answer, what is the variable? That is theta. So theta is equals to 11.5 degrees. Theta is 180 minus 11.5 degrees. That finishes this question. Question number 8. Now another circle equation. I think the examiner is too obsessed with circle. But in reality, this is not about circle. This is about volume. So now this is just like a curve. And it says find by calculation the coordinates of A and B. Now A is pretty obvious. So A is that when x is 0, the y value is what you are looking for. So minus 2 whole square plus y square is equals to 8. 4 plus y square is equals to 8. Therefore, y square is 4. Therefore, y is plus minus 2. And this is actually plus 2. And this one is minus 2. We are not interested in minus 2. So therefore, the coordinate of A is 0, 2. So it's not long kind of simultaneous equation. So now what do you need? You need y. Now the equation of this line, that is also needed. This line is of the form y is equals to a constant. That constant is 2. So x minus 2 whole square plus y square equals to 8. When y is equals to 2, x minus 2 whole square is equals to 8 minus 2 square, which comes out to be 4. X minus 2 whole is equals to, this is 4, so plus minus 2. X minus 2 is negative 2. X minus 2 is positive 2. X comes out to be 0 and x comes out to be 4. So therefore, this value is x equals to 4. So the coordinate of B is 4, 2. The coordinate, this makes sense, and the 0 is not needed. And what else is there? The other thing that we need is the coordinate of A. A is 0, 2. Now it says find the volume of revolution of this shaded region about the x-axis. Now there is a curve. Treat this circle as a curve, and there is a line, and these are the 2 points. So this is 4 and this is 0. So integrate the curve between 0 and 4, integrate the line between 0 and 4, taking care of volume. So volume under the curve, that is 0 till 4 and something square dx. Volume under the line, that is 0 to 4, that is the equation square dx. Don't forget the pi, don't forget the pi. Y equals to, actually make y square the subject, that is 8 minus x minus 2 whole square. You can write it like this or you can expand it, that is your choice. So this thing is already squared. This is 0, this is 4, this is 8 minus x minus 2 whole square dx. It's already squared, keep that in mind. So the equation is already squared initially, so that is what I have written. And what's the equation of the line? That is 2. So therefore this is 2 square. Let me do the right hand side part first. That is 0 to 4, 4 dx, that is pi 4x between the limits 0 and 4, 4 4s are 16, so the answer comes out to be 16 pi cubic units. That is the answer for this particular part. What is the answer for the other part? So the answer for the other part is normal integration, that is pi, this is 8x minus x minus 2, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, derivative of x is 1, and don't forget the limits 0 and 4, and you would evaluate, you would get the answer. So therefore volume between the two, it's volume under the curve minus volume under the line. That is the answer for this part. Question number 9, that is functions. What is there in function? So in function we have 3 functions as such. First of all, solve the equation if x equals to 0. So if x equals to 0, x minus 4 root x plus 1 equals to 0. This is a disguised quadratic equation. Let m equals to root x, let m square is equals to x. So m square minus 4m plus 1 equals to 0. Give your solution in this form. That means it won't factorize. So first of all, evaluate b square minus 4ac. That is minus 4 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 1. 16 minus 4, that is 12. And then m equals to minus 4 plus minus square root of 12 divided by 2 times 1. That is 4 plus minus 3 into 4 square root divided by 2. That is 4 plus minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. That simplifies to 2 plus minus root 3. So this is the answer for this particular part. Now what exactly are they asking? They are asking us something that is the value of x, where a, b, c are constant, are integers, but m is equals to root x. So root x is equals to 2 plus root 3. Root x is equals to 2 minus root 3. Therefore x square is 2 plus root 3, the whole thing square, that is a square, plus 2ab, 2 into 2, 4, root 2 into 2 is 4, root 3 plus 3, that is 7 plus 4 root 3. That is one answer. The other answer is 2 minus root 3 square, that is x, that is 4, and this is minus 4 root 3 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7, that is 7 minus 4 root 3. So these are the two answers that you get for the solution of this equation. Now let's move ahead. It says fx is ghx. What is fx? Let me write it again. That is x minus 4 root x plus 1. X minus 4 root x plus 1. What is hx? Hx is root x minus 2. So hx is root x minus 2. What is gx? Gx is mx square plus n. So that is mx square plus n. Now what is it saying? That this composite function GHX, so evaluate GHX, the expression that is m, and instead of x you have hx plus n. So therefore this is m and this is root x minus 2 plus n. So therefore GHX, and this is a square, keep that in mind. This is m, this is too much of surds. This is x minus 2 into 2, that is 4 root x plus 4 plus n. That is mx minus 4m root x plus 4m plus n. So this is mx, that should equal to this. This is the x term, the root x term, not this much, not the whole thing, just this much. Just this much is this much. And last but not the least, that is this one is equals to 4m plus n. Got the idea? This is simple comparing coefficient. So first of all, when I do this thing as red, therefore m comes out to be 1. That is straightforward. Then let's move to the purple. Minus 4 is equals to minus 4m. So again minus 4 is minus 4 into m. So again m comes out to be 1. So as such you don't need this one. So therefore m comes out to be 1 again. And last but not the least, that is 1 is equals to 4m plus n. 1 is equals to 4 into 1 plus n. Therefore n comes out to be negative 3. So that is the answer for this particular part. So now how more questions are left? How many more questions are left? This is question number 10 and this is question number 11. So 2 questions are left. So now let me do the first difficult one. That is question number 11. It says it is given that the curve has an equation such and such where k is a constant. Find in terms of k the values of x for which there is a stationary point. So dy by dx, that is equals to k as it is. Minus 1 comes down. 3x minus k. Power reduces. Derivative of bracket is 3 and 3x the derivative is 3. Okay, this one is this. And double check. So therefore this is minus 3k over 3x minus k whole square plus 3. Stationary points dy by dx equals to 0. Therefore minus 3k, 3x minus k, the whole thing square plus 3 equals to 0. Actually over here what do we have? We have plus 3, so it goes on the other side, it becomes minus 3. So therefore this minus 3 cancels out, you are left with a 1. And what are you solving for? You are solving for x. So k is equals to 3x minus k, the whole thing square. Square root of k is 3x minus k. And they are saying values of x. So give it a plus and a negative sign. So therefore 3x is equals to k plus minus root k. Therefore x is 1/3 k plus minus root k. So both answers are acceptable. That is the answer for this part. Part B. The function has a stationary value and it's defined by such and such. Now the similar kind of function, and this time the value of a we need to find and the nature. F prime x, 4 as it is, minus 1 comes down, 3x minus 4, power reduces, derivative of bracket is 3, derivative of 3x is 3. So therefore this is minus 12, 3x minus 4, the whole thing square plus 3, f prime x equals to 0. This time what will happen is that you will find a value of x. So minus 12, 3x minus 4, the whole thing square is equals to negative 3. So this minus cancels. And 4 is equals to 3x minus 4 raised to power of 2. 3x minus 4 is equals to negative 2. 3x minus 4 is equals to positive 2, correct? So therefore 3x is equals to 4 minus 2 is 2. X comes out to be 2/3. 3x is equals to 4 plus 2 is 6. X comes out to be 2. So double check your result and you end up with 2 answers. Both answers are positive, but look at this. So because of this, reject, because of this, accept. So x is equals to 2 is the only answer, and determine the nature. Now when they are asking us the nature, differentiate one more, f double prime x. That is at minus 12 and then minus 2 and then 3x minus 4, and the power becomes minus 3 because the power reduces, and don't forget to multiply by 3 and derivative of 3 is 0. So 12 into 6 is 72 positive over 3x minus 4, the whole thing cube. Now when x is equals to 2, x is equals to 2, f double prime of 2 is 72 over 3 2s are 6, 6 minus 4 is 2, 2 cube, which is positive. Therefore, this point is in fact a minimum. So that is also I have proven. Now the last part of this question, and don't forget we still have to do 10. So gx is another similar question like this. So now when I differentiate, minus 1 was already there, minus 1 comes down, 3x plus 1, power reduces by 1, derivative of bracket is 3, derivative of 3x is 3. Now this becomes positive 3 over 3x plus 1 whole square plus 3. They're asking about increasing or decreasing function or neither. So now the thing is, this is the concept of PSAE, perfect square algebraic expression. 3x plus 1, the whole thing square can be 0 when x is equals to minus 1/3. But it's not part of domain. Why? Because the domain is x is greater than or equal to 0. That means for all other values, 3x plus 1 whole square will be positive. Therefore, this g prime x would be 3 is positive, over here is positive, addition of 3 will still make it further positive, will always be positive. Therefore, the function will always be a increasing function of x. So now going back to the comparatively easy part, that is circular measure. That is, this is your AD, this is your 5. This orange one, this is your 8. And something bluish is there, just ignore that. So that is DE, we might need to find it separately. Now what is the basic kind of geometry that I can do? What I can do is that this is 5, this is 5 plus 8 is 13. So according to Pythagoras theorem, BD will come out to be 12. Let's double check. 5 square, DB square is equals to 13 square. DB square is 169 minus 25, which is 144. Therefore, DB comes out to be 12. That is the working for this one. Now let me label two angles. One angle in blue, let me call this thing as theta. One angle in green, let me label this angle as beta. Can I find theta and beta? Yes, I can. So if I say that the cosine of theta, so let me focus on this, cosine of theta, that is 5 over 13. And similarly, what I can say is that sine of beta, that will be 5 over 13. So from here I'll get the value of theta, from here I'll get the value of beta. So these two are known. You can use your calculator and you can get this answer. So now the bigger angle, that is something 1.176, I think 1.176 radians, and the smaller angle is 0.3948 radians, 3948 radians, and the working is still 4 significant figure. That is the working level of accuracy. Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Now can I find DE? Yes, I can. DE is actually DB minus EB. So that is DB minus EB. So DB is 12, EB is 8. That comes out to be 4 centimeters. Can I find the arc length CD? Yes, arc length CD, that is r theta, that is 5 multiplied by theta, whatever the value is. Can I find the other arc length, that is EC, that is 8 beta. So EC is 8 beta, and this thing is already found, this thing is already found. Already found means you can find it. Therefore, the perimeter of the shaded region, that is 4 plus 5 theta plus 8 beta, and you have these values, so you can add it all up and this answer comes out for the perimeter. Can they ask us the area? Exactly, that's what they have done. I can find the area of the triangle, so let me do it in red over here. Area of triangle, that name is ADB. That's half into base into height. Area of blue sector, so area of the theta sector, the name is ACD. That is half r square, and the value of theta is there. The area of green sector, that is BCE. That is half into 8 square into beta. So basically, what do you have? You have area of triangle, subtract the two sectors. So area of shaded, that is the area of triangle ADB minus the sum of area of sector ACD and sector BCE. And of course, it's between you and your calculator to figure it out. So that finishes this paper. It was a strong paper, not something to be taken lightly. Not every P1 paper cannot be taken lightly. So this is Feb, this is March 2022, variant 1-2. It's all done and dusted.